I was waiting for my brother, who was an Army reservist, and he was inside talking to an Army active duty recruiter, and it was super hot, and an Air Force recruiter asked me, did I want a Coke? If I wanted to come inside and into the air conditioning for a soda. So I went inside and he gave me the Coke. We started talking. I didn't really think about how long I would enlist, if I was going to stay 20 years, if I was going to just do one tour. And I just ended up staying, and I loved it.
I wanted to see a little bit of the world. I wanted to serve my country, and let's face it, at 18, I wanted consistent, decent income, and I wanted to know I wasn't going to get laid off. So with all those factors, I joined, and yeah, it was a great decision.
I joined college for about 3 years, paid for it, racked up about $30,000 in student loans, and I was like, man, this is expensive. And my high school best friend was like, hey, I'm joining the Navy. You should do it with me. And I'm like, okay, cool, why not? They're going to pay for my schooling. I can, get assistance while I'm in. I can get my GI Bill while I'm out, and why not travel?
These came from 2 Marines that I promoted, one from PFC to Lance and then one from Lance to Corporal. They chose me as the NCO that they wanted to promote them, which is, I found was very interesting because one of them was within my supply section. It's probably a little sentimental of me, but it's like I get to see these 2 Marines grow and remember where they started out from,
A lot of times if you're deployed or if you're, for me, I was underway, you spend so much time with these individuals that they become your family, because maybe you can't go home for the holidays, you don't have that type of connection, so you have to create those type of ties, and your military, they become your family. Like the military friends become your family.
I think that's the best thing I got out of the military, is just meeting so many awesome people, and I think that's where I keep my memories at, is just in the people that I met and all the friendships I took out of it.
I was going to stay in for 20 years. I got out because of my daughter. As a single parent, I could have been shipped overseas, and I didn't want to be separated from my daughter. I didn't want to miss out on those years. As much as I loved the service, I wanted to, like I said, stay in and for 20 years because, it was great. But my priorities changed as a mom. So I currently have a family. This is my family now. And my son, husband, and this is Tiffany.
You had a body of knowledge, you memorized it, so I could take tape recorders and stuff like that, and as long as you could regurgitate it, you were all right. Now it's a whole different playing field. They take you into a strange environment and they give you a problem, and there's somewhere in that environment you've got to find the pieces that go. So that's traumatic to somebody that comes in. So right now, with a large number of people that are losing their jobs because, like pharmacists that were trained and then they get out of school and there's no job for them, or some people are working at jobs that no longer exist, they're taken over by technology. And so they're coming back to college, and for them it's mind-boggling. And since I had to go through that, I want to be here to help those people out.
Moving from the military world and the medical field, and you help everyone. Everyone comes in and they have an issue. You help everyone. You don't have to deal with worrying about if they have health insurance or anything like that. And then moving into the civilian sector, I definitely have learned a lot about myself and about how much I truly care for the medical field. My husband's a park ranger, and he wants to someday manage his own park, and just watching him constantly every day work towards his goal, and how could I sit here and not work towards my own goal?
At least for me, you join the service because you want to provide some type of service. So I'm in the best position to do that, graduating from nursing school, because medicine is very similar, if you go somewhere else.
That's one thing that made me want to go into the field of social work that I'm going into, which is to work specifically with veterans, because I know that's what we need. I know, I'm able to understand what more so what somebody's going through or has been through, the lingo, just the whole attitude,
I tell everybody now at the VA and every place I run into, get as much education as you can. Join the military. You'll be rewarded and it will reward you.
My name is Laura Kalu.
Well, I'm Dakota Todd.
So my name is Bradley Antoine.
My name is Brandy Stowe.
And we march as one.